Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you don't know me, I'm Max. I'm a massage therapist and an osteopath in Barcelona. Today we have an amazing massage to release the feet after a long day. For example, for your partner, if the legs are tired, this massage is gonna help her to feel much better. And you can see much more videos, extended cut, on my Patreon that is called Deep Tissue Lover. And there are all the videos that I used to have on YouTube, and all the videos are in ASMR, so you will see the video direct. So but right now let's go back to the massage. So we are opening up the feet, like try to create space in the metatarsal and try to open it up all the muscle. This feels really good, guys. If you do it to your partner, it's a really great technique to release the muscle, to make the tripod, the foot, better and more balanced on the ground. Then I'm working on the top of the foot and I'll start moving to the other one. So you can see all these techniques are from deep tissue and are a hybrid between deep tissue and sport massage. So you always want to give movement. You always want to create heat on top of the foot, and then from the foot you can start moving up. You can start moving on the tibialis anterior that can be involved in lateral splinching, and it's important that you work the muscle, and at the same time you create a little stretch with the other hands, and then you move to the inner part of the foot, of the leg. And she couldn't feel the muscle contracting, so I stopped for a second, and then I went back on working on top of the leg. So as you can see, I creating a movement, I stretching all the way up and down the foot so that the tibialis anterior is stretched while I'm working on the muscle. And now some work on the calf, and then opening up the leg and the hips. So in this direction right now I'm stretching the sacrum, and then some distraction and pushing on the hips. This technique feels really good, and it's really helpful if the leg are tired, if you have some periostitis on the bone, and you start feeling that it's inflamed, and sometimes you want to just work on top of the vasto intermedius, on the recto femoris and the vasto medialis. How you do this technique that I show you now, that is a technique that try to release this quad. It's really helpful if you ask the client or the patient to move the leg up and down. As you can see, that help the deepening of the massage. You can do it with the thumb, or eventually you can even do it with the elbow. Now you have a broader tissue to work with your elbow. This is an amazing tool, and it feels really good. It feels really good to open it up, to break adhesion. As you can see, I'm working on the front line. You start from the top of the foot and you go all the way up into the hips. You probably see this a million of times. And now I'm gonna work on the other leg. You can see I'm working on the tibialis posterior. Here we go. Peroneal, and opening up again. This is another angle I really like. Some people with a problem, you can see she had a scar, so I'm working on a scar. When you work on a scar, you got to find the part of the scar that is less movable, and you move the scar in a direction where it moves less, so that you can create you can break the adhesion again. But it's really important because sometimes the scar really blocked the joint, in this case the ankle, and doesn't allow the joint to do the complete movement that is need to be done. Here we go with some work on the metatarsal. And now you have another image from the top, and you can see how I move from the feet all the way up, working on the quad. Always warm up the leg before you go deep. It's really important. And you can use the entire leg. I use shea butter, a product that has been using for a while, and it's sometimes smells a little strong, but it's after a while it's just perfect for the sliding on top of the skin. Now this technique, people think that is not really a great technique, but I believe that it's really helpful to release some tension in the lumbar. As you can see, when you push up, when you pull up, the lumbar is being stretched, and sometimes you can even release a little bit of the flexor of the hip, like the iliopsoas and all the little muscle that you have in front of the hips. Now from here you can even work on the calf. You can see you're gonna grab all the calf from one side to the other side. You can block the calf with the other hands and then grip the knee so that you have more grip. Here again we go in this position. You have a nice anatomy image of so we are working especially on adductor longus. That is the main problem sometimes when you have a problem in the hips. And then you try to get all them, or adductor longus, adductor brevis, and go close to the pectineo. Pectineo can cause problem because it's attached to the pubic bone and sometimes can get really gnarly. Again, some work to release. You don't want to go too deep sometimes here because it's really a sensitive area, especially close to the knee. So remember, when you work on the adductor, the part that is close to the knee is really sensitive, so you got to control the tension. In this case, I'm using the thumb that will reach close to the adductor brevis, and then some opening up on the opposite or the longitudinal direction. So you're crossing open, and then again you go longitudinal. In this position, of course, you can even work on the feet. You can work on the calf. You can work on the inner, on the soleo. So it's really a great way even to work the inner line that got direct into the pubis. Remember, when you stroke the muscle, you want to go pretty slow. It's part of the deep tissue massage to go slow and not too fast. And now you have this work on a gracilis that is it works as a hamstring. Can be as the same motion of the hamstring, but is the inner part of the hamstring. Again, here opening up the lower back, and then some stroke on IT band that is not really movable, and then again on the quad in another position. And of course you can all this you can stretch the hips, that you will see in a little bit. It's really important to release the hips in one direction and then moving into the other direction. Here we go, some more work on it, really important. And then you can move it and create a stretch while you're still working on adductor longus. Here you can even stop and stay there and try to release it with a little movement. Yeah, guys, this is the video. I hope you like it. If you want to see the extended version, you can see on Deep Tissue Lovers. And thank you very much. I see you soon. Ciao.